Hey guys, Showy here playing more Danganronpa. We are facing the antagonist with the worst voice acting ever, but um, let's keep going. So she says, two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. That was very profound, and I thought last time that it was uh, time to end the episode, so now we're gonna continue. Let's see. Was she always wearing those things on her head? Like the two bears? I don't think Mukuro was wearing those.
Not even if they're twins.
Twins?
Wait, was she a twin with Mukuro?
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it.
Really? Twins?
So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship.
Huh?
The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Was it you? Tell me it was you.
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima!
Okay, now she became a genocide Jill type.
And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
Okay.
Whoa! She's a totally different person now!
Yeah, she's a genocide Jill type of person.
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell! I even get fucking bored with myself! But if you're twins, why do you have different last names?
That is a very interesting question.
Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit?
Many? Like every time they find out you have a twin?
Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over? Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
The truth fucking lame, but the whole point of the whole game was to find out the truth about everything. Like what that is the whole point of the game. Like, and you have been laying it down for us to like. This makes no sense. This makes no sense in the character development of this character.
But if she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if!
What?
Well, I suppose I'd better explain.
Oh, she has 1,000 personalities. Also, her hair changed super fast. Right?
For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that.
Uh-huh.
But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties.
Yep.
Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family,
What do you mean? She was the ultimate soldier.
leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life.
What?
I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with.
To start with, are you gonna put more in?
Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the three atrocities: atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive.
What?
It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society. Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause.
Your personality. Are you freaking kidding me? You have many of them.
She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines.
A bit player. Nice.
Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away. Which is precisely why I killed her, to meet everyone's expectations.
Okay, but What? Why? What were you expecting her to do at first?
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know?
Okay, so the first one who was kind of like British, the second one who was kind of like normal, the third one that was genocide Jill, the fourth one that was like a director, and the fifth one that is like kind of like a cutie, lolly, whatever.
If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal.
Yep.
Just as I suspected.
Did you suspect that? You're so good, Gyoko.
When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
So you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
She taught us that the game was real or something?
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar?
Huh?
Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all.
Really? And so you have like crippling depression, and yet you manage to do all this. Like, that's a lot of work for someone who has no hope.
When I was born, I cried tears of total despair. So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill.
How do you know? You've never died.
We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret.
That's kind of the personality that Monokuma has, like what she's doing right now.
So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it? That's not true at all.
Okay. The sixth personality. Wait, what? Now she has mushrooms on her head?
We were twins. How could I not be sad? That's why it gets me so excited.
Huh?
Killing my precious sister with my own two hands. That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that. Super, 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 super despair. It just feels so good.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Exactly what I think.
And my sister too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair.
And how does her hairstyle change so easily and so fast?
After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else, she must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts!
I think they are on the same level,
You're
actually.
saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No. I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
noble blood.
Huh? Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What? Is she gonna kill him right now in this second?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow!
What do you mean?
You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one?
Okay, what is the next one?
Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating.
Damn straight, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries. And then, we'll have our victory!
I can't wait!
All right, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
Well, if she told us that, then we wouldn't be solving the mystery, would we?
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean... I got it! It must have something to do with our entrance day exams.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
You mean the other pictures? The motives?
I got it! You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
A theme?
I don't remember the motives, to be honest. I have been playing this game for like 40 hours, so I hope that they recapitulate them.
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
Was it showing us, like, the outside world?
I got it! The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
No, I mean, like, that's such a weird way of putting it. It was like showing us, like, I mean, yeah, human connections. Yeah, I get it.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships.
Alright.
For example, your family. For example, your friends. I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results.
Did you ruin them? Is that what happened?
It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay! Time for the next question! So, what was the theme for the second motive?
What was it? Do you remember? Meaning of life, a strong heart, the past. Wasn't it the secret? Meaning of life? Wait. So let's go for which people died. So the first to die was Sayaka. Then and the second trial was Chihiro. Alright. So that was Mondo. So strong heart? No. The reason Mondo killed Chihiro, there was a long history of sadness around the thing. Long
Shoot.
history. Okay, so the past then.
I got it!
Yep.
It was our past, right?
Yep.
Yay! Makoto got it right again! time, the theme was... embarrassing memories and secrets! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
To protect his secret.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
Was it money? Greed. I mean,
I got it! It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again!
okay.
Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Yeah, that is a very good question.
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go.
Actually, the first two make sense. Like, they kinda help me realize something about the outside world. But greed is not like...
Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
Was there a motive? Blackmail? Blackmail, what? No? Monokuma blackmail Ogre to get her to kill us. What you call blackmail, I call doing business. Seriously, you don't get it?
Shoot!
What was the other reason? Secrets? Betrayal?
I got it!
Okay.
In her case, it was betrayal.
Precisely. You see, once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
How does she put the mushrooms on her head? Also, why does the white bear get all like sad?
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
Okay.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world.
Okay, so this is her queenly type of outfit with a crown.
In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world.
Okay.
This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope.
So, if there is hope, then you get despair when you feed the hope to the despair. Therefore, by her being the ultimate despair, she's also the ultimate hope? Or something?
Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our missing memories?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories.
Alright.
What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope.
Did ya? Hope in what? You didn't tell us.
Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
Does it?
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place.
Indeed. And if we had known... what is going on outside of the school, we wouldn't have wanted to escape.
That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
Yep.
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
Because the outside world is destroyed, like we saw in Makoto's picture.
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
Alright.
Huh? Really? Then hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
Thank you. I know it's going to be all destroyed because of the picture. Well, the video of Makoto.
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
Yep.
So something really did happen out there.
The great tragedy, man.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there?
Yep.
See your faces sink into despair. Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world beyond the school walls!
That is amazing. I want to see this. However, I'm gonna be ending the episode here. So, tune in next time to see the world beyond the school walls. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment. See you next time. Goodbye.